Gentlemen, welcome back to Agents of Calamity. I am, as always, here, Crypto Creep, Flash Attack Jack, and I am
Welcome. It's a flying can of spam, Pineapple Man. Gonna use my inside voice, Frank Juan, the photographer,
the chef,
island boy, islander man.
Who's here? And today, we're gonna handle some beef.
Beef?
We're gonna handle some beef, bro.
What kind of beef? Like Wago?
I got a name for you. They've been talking a whole lot of mumbo jumbo the last, I don't know, 70 years. And I just don't think it is what people think it is. You know who I'm talking about?
I think I know.
Oh,
Bruce Lee.
Bruce fucking Lee. Bruce Lee. If you guys have been around a VCR or a martial arts channel or an AMC marathon, you know who it is I'm talking about.
What shows are they showing?
Enter the Dragon.
Oh, it's so typical. Why not the Green Hornet?
Green Hornet. What, 2 episodes of Batman, maybe?
Oh, I didn't know he was in Batman.
I could be making that up. I could have sworn though he was in it.
What was the other one? Fist of Fury, or is that
Fist of Fury?
Fist of Fury is like Enter the Dragon and Fist of Fury.
And then they have the Bruce Lee story. They have that other one where they're like in Hong Kong. Go figure.
Go figure, because he went to live there.
Yeah, but this is like, I can't believe I have to even say this, but there might be people out there that don't even know who Bruce Lee is.
But I bet you they know who Brandon Lee is.
His son.
Yeah.
Who also unfortunately died. Well, Bruce Lee didn't die.
He didn't die in a movie set though. His son did.
Yeah.
Right.
Brandon died. But let's just go over
back to Bruce.
Yeah, let's get back to Bruce real quick. For those of you that don't know, here's a brief synopsis. Bruce Lee, born Lee John Fan, November 27th, 1940, died July 20th, 1973. He was a Hong Kong American martial arts artist and actor. He was the founder of Jeet Kune Do, a hybrid martial arts philosophy drawn from different combat disciplines. Credited with helping popularize mixed martial arts films in the 70s. Lee is considered by some commentators and martial artists to be the most influential martial artist of all time and a pop culture icon of the 20th century, who abridged the gap between East and West. He is credited with promoting Hong Kong action cinema and helping to change the way Chinese people were presented in American films. Now, how does this make you feel, being a Chinese American?
I'm a Chinese American?
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, but...
What?
I guess my people did migrate from China to Taiwan to the Philippines, but I wouldn't consider myself a Chinese American.
Either would I.
I'm more like Northern Filipino. Ilocano, Chamorro, Romanian.
If you say so.
Like racist people would say, the fake Asians, the Mexican Asians.
Mexican Asian.
Yeah. Thank you, Spain.
The counterfeit Asian. I didn't know that was a big deal in Asian culture, but apparently.
How does that make me feel though about a Chinese American man and his philosophy?
Well, no, how about this? Do you remember the first time you heard of Bruce Lee?
Yeah, I grew up in Hawaii. All we watched was Kung Fu martial arts shit.
So you were probably what?
Like 2 years old.
2 years old?
Yeah. When did you learn? But when did...
Teenager. Probably.
Damn, that's unfortunate for you.
Well, that's why I'm asking. People learn at different times, man. People learn at different times.
I just think it's more prevalent in my culture of people that we'd know about Bruce Lee at a younger age.
True. were you ever into martial arts, or were you ever like obsessed with one of his films? Like,
I probably watch Enter the Dragon more than I can remember.
okay.
Just that opening scene with the giant Boeing plane, the jumbo jet flying through, like, over Hong Kong in the harbor and shit. You know that opening scene?
Yep.
And just, I don't know, I thought he was badass.
Okay.
And at the end in the mirror room, fighting that fucking dude with the fucking iron claws, like, right across his chest.
Oh yeah, the fucking infamous chest.
Yeah, like that's a memory burnt in everybody's head if you know who Bruce Lee is.
But see, the thing is, that's a fucking movie, bro.
Yeah, it's a badass movie.
But are you one of the people, and there's a lot of them out there, that say Bruce Lee was an equal badass in real life, a fighter? When it came to fighting, people, I remember when I was growing up, people would put him, I remember a big thing was Mike Tyson and Bruce Lee. They were like, who would win in a fight, Bruce Lee or Mike Tyson? And I thought, that's a completely ridiculous proposition.
Dude, imagine if Bruce lived another 10 years. He probably would have been in a movie fighting Mike Tyson.
Well, yeah,
He'd be in the 80s.
Yeah, he'd be in the 80s.
Yeah, then he'd, like, I'm pretty sure they'd probably make a movie.
Prime Mike is 19-year-old Mike.
Yeah, and what year was that? Late 80s?
Yeah, probably late.
But still,
early 90s, probably.
But still, if he managed to live into the next decade, I'm pretty sure Hollywood would have made money off of that.
Do you think that Hollywood, like, because I, for one, I'm not in the camp that Bruce Lee was a badass. Sorry. No, I think he was a Hollywood star. I think he was one of the first Hollywood actors, like they said, that brought over that martial arts culture per se to the big screen in Hollywood. I don't think necessarily he was like an ass kicker. He was really good at acting like one.
I think Bruce Lee was just another Hollywood fuck.
Was just another Hollywood fuck.
He created this like facade of like, oh, bend like water and all that bullshit, super positive.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I feel like he was just like a Hollywood fuck. He had a fucking ego. He made money off his films, but he painted this different version of him for the world to see.
Right.
But look how flashy he was in documentaries and shit, all that. And like his ego. I feel like Bruce Lee had an ego that he didn't speak about when he tried to philosophize the world. So yeah, I guess I'm in the camp that he was a cool, like, movie star.
But were you ever in that camp? Like, oh, he'll beat Mike Tyson's ass. Like, bringing it back to the Mike Tyson thing. Like, I just can't see how anyone that knows anything about, like, the old me obviously didn't, but me looking back now, you know, as a 40-year-old man, like, how could I ever think that Bruce Lee could physically beat prime Mike Tyson? Like,
I think it would be a long fight, and I think Tyson would win.
You think it'd be a long fight?
Yeah, because I feel like Tyson can dance.
Bruce Lee's 125 pounds.
I know, but listen, I think it would be a long fight. Tyson can dance, but Bruce can fucking dance too. He'd be evading all the shots till his luck ran out.
So you're saying he would just run around, then he wouldn't be fighting, he'd be playing fist tag with Mike Tyson.
What? Isn't that what Bruce Lee does? Think about it.
I don't know, he's always like, whoa!
Yeah, but I think he's smart enough to know he's gonna get knocked the fuck out, so he's gonna try to drain fucking Tyson's stamina by dancing.
So he's like a cardio giant. He's
he'd be getting like shots in, but he would be like blocking and deflecting until Tyson like breaks his forearm with a punch, and he tries to block it, and Tyson's arm goes right through it.
Do you think he would survive one hit from Tyson?
I don't know.
125-pound man.
So we're just looking at the physics of it, right?
We're looking at the possibility. Like,
I know, but we're looking at the physics of it. The physics of it says he wouldn't survive a punch from Tyson.
I don't think I would survive a punch from Tyson.
No one would survive a punch from Tyson. But I feel
Jake Paul
like,
thinks he can.
yeah, but I feel like with Asian martial arts, like in Hawaiian culture, you have like your mana, your energy.
Okay.
I think with a lot of martial arts, it's a lot of mental focus and like dumbing down pain and shit. So like they prove that shit exists. So I feel like maybe Bruce would tap into some of that energy, so to say, but he would still get knocked out.
Okay.
But I think.
So you're saying he's gonna tap into some mystic force and
Right,
get knocked the fuck out
Right.
while doing so.
Doing so, he's gonna try to stand his ground as long as he can.
I mean, okay.
Think about it. When we think of Kung Fu, or like Shaolin, shadow boxing, and drunken style, all the cool, crazy martial arts, there's always like this mystical magic around it.
Yeah, they placate to. That's what you're watching for. You want to see like these fighters dancing on treetops or in the
I know, but if
wind.
you like watch like Shaolin Monk and their like documentaries, a lot of that stuff just seems impossible, but they do it. Or is that just like fake?
I think all that's fake, dude.
Really?
Most of it is, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I've seen some tricks that the Shaolin monks do, like putting spear tip into their neck and shit. But every time I've seen like a Shaolin fighter monk / whatever enter an MMA octagon where it's gonna be an authentic fight between you and somebody else, they don't win. They get beat up.
I know, but like
So explain that.
the martial arts knows all those fucking like pressure points on a body. Who's to say Bruce couldn't just hit one of those in Tyson and just bring him down?
I think that once
Because
you've
pressure points are real.
yeah, but once you've been
There are death punches and there are death hits.
like Denmark and that shit, yes. But as far as pressure points go, I think a lot of professional fighters have felt that naturally over training and fighting, throughout their career. And I think it would be 100 times more difficult to activate a pressure point on a trained combatant than it would be, let's say, me.
We're going to a boxer to a martial artist. It's two completely rounds of fighting.
Yeah, but their damage is damage, though. Like, if you get fucking...
But you can't deny energy exists. There is a mystical vibe to martial arts. And I'm going to stand with that.
Okay, well, that's fair.
But like I said, Tyson wins.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he's not gonna like kill fucking Bruce Lee in like 10 seconds or less. Bruce Lee's gonna fucking dance. Bruce Lee's gonna save face and make it like he can like try to outshine.
What if Tyson does one of those slips where he like feints it right, that gets him to move left, and then bam, walks right into Tyson's power hand. Bam! First 10 seconds of the fight.
Okay, well,
Full fucking hit from Tyson, right in the middle of the head, dude.
I think a better fight would be.
Head would explode.
I think a better fight would be Bruce Lee fighting Pac-Man.
Okay.
Asian on Asian damage.
You'd be like Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Mike Tyson because that was one of the things that, like, back in the 90s, that was the argument. They were like, Bruce Lee would kick Tyson. It was a big thing.
Yeah.
I remember it. But, yeah.
But people also said Bruce Lee would kick Chuck Norris's ass.
Which we know is impossible.
And which wasn't a movie, and Bruce Lee pretty much almost lost that, right? At the end, at the top of the temple when he's fighting Chuck Norris.
I'd have to watch it again.
Wasn't that like Enter the Dragon 2, or was that Fist of Fury?
I don't know. It's been so long. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, all I know is Bruce Lee always fought badass people. Like, didn't he like fight Hulk Hogan in one of his films?
Oh, he fought Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh yeah, with like the drunken monkey style.
Yeah,
whatever.
he was huge. That man was huge for his time. Let me read you something. This is an unpopular opinion, about half a decade old. So this wasn't...
So, you could just say 5 years.
Yes, so this isn't drawn up by me for this moment. This is just something that's been going around. So it's not like something for this video. By the way, if you guys disagree with anything being said, Comment. Comment below. Let us know.
I don't know. Before you get into that, dude, it's like a level 3 Eskimo warrior.
That sucks. It's not beating an Army Ranger, dude.
Fighting an Army Ranger.
It's not gonna happen. Comment below. Eskimo warrior level 3 versus an Army fucking Ranger. You are deluded, dude. No way, dude. I'm calling.
I'm just saying, like that's like a fight that's equivalent to Lee fighting Tyson.
You're about on timeout, Franklin. You're about.
Dude, we're 15 minutes in. I can't be on timeout.
You're about to be. All right. Unpopular opinion about Bruce Lee. May not be as unpopular as you think anymore. I know I'm going to offend a lot of Bruce Lee fanboys with this one, but hear me out. Bruce Lee does not have superpowers. I love his movies. He inspired me to start doing martial arts, and I think he is a legend. But it's sad to see how many people try to give him some kind of supernatural powers in dumbness. He was a 125 to 145 pound martial artist that popularized the concept of mixing martial arts together. He was a good actor and a good philosopher, but to think that he could kick a 200 pound guy 20 meters far and say he is too fast for camera without considering that they were literally 20 frames per second. And to think that he could beat heavyweight boxers and punch as hard as them, that's straight up delusional. Man, the man himself was all about being honest and humble. I think that he would be disappointed if he saw what delusional fanboys say about him. He didn't want a legacy like that based on lies. Respect the man for what he really wanted to be respected for. Anyway, have a great day.
Yeah, I felt like I was just attacked right there with my mystical powers and shit.
See what I'm saying? That's not... You said it. I didn't...
I know, but I feel attacked. Even though I said Tyson would win, though.
Yeah, but that's just how people view it. Like, that's...
But that's how I view martial arts, though, man.
You don't, like... Maybe through a child's eyes. Like, are you mixing up, like, your nostalgia from your youth? Like, I know today you're not going to sit there and say, I'm going to bet on this 125-pound guy versus this. I refuse to believe that you would do that.
I bet on a shinobi beating Tyson, flying through the fucking feudal Japan forest. I know.
I worry about you, dude. I worry about you. And I'm the drinker, dude, and you're not...
Dude, I can't have these thoughts, bro. You're like Tolkien fanboy here.
You're fucking right, I am. But how does that make you feel, though? Other than, you know what I mean? Like...
So, like I said, Tyson wins. So, would you say Bruce Lee was like one of those privy fucking modern day rappers coming from families with a bunch of money to set them on their course?
Are you comparing Bruce Lee to a modern day like mumble rapper? Are you saying like his rise to popularity?
His rise to popularity, I feel like his father had a lot of influence with him getting into Hollywood.
See, I was unaware.
His father was a popular opera singer.
Opera?
Yeah. Look it up. You got your phone right there on your cool little didgeridoo.
I haven't set up for the next part. I'm fucking looking up shit, dude. The fuck? That'd be your job, looking it up.
You think that'd be possible, though?
What?
Young kid getting fights in streets. First generation Asian American. But his dad's widely popular on the West Coast.
You know who this reminds me of already? Jackie Chan.
Oh, Jackie Chan's that way?
Yeah, that is exactly who you remind me of. If I didn't know we were talking about Bruce Lee, I thought you were about to pitch me an autobiography for Jackie Chan.
I'm pretty sure, like, that's part of Bruce Lee's history that's usually left out.
What's that?
Like...
His, ties to entertainment industry?
Yeah, rise to fame. Like...
I didn't know there was. I just thought...
You just want him to be a little kid that got in fucking street fights in... Where? Oakland or LA?
Yeah. Like, California.
Right. Because when he was like a teenager, the reason why he went to Hong Kong was to get the be out of trouble.
To get away from it.
Like, you know, the Chinese or Asian family's going to send their kid back to motherland so they stay out of trouble.
Does that ever work, though?
I don't know. He came back and became like king of Hollywood.
That sounds like the start of every like fucking Karate Kid movie or whatever that I've ever heard.
Nah, that's not some Mr. Miyagi bullshit. Mr. Miyagi was on Okinawa. Didn't have much money, no ties. Just had that.
Yeah, and Jackie Chan was the fucking latest Mr. Miyagi.
Jackie Chan's the latest Mr. Miyagi?
Yeah, and the new Karate Kid ones with the...
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yo, while we're on these martial art Hollywood people...
And Jackie Chan was in a Bruce Lee movie.
Alright, I got one for you. Who'd win in a fight? Bruce Lee or Jet Li?
In their prime?
Yeah.
Jet Li. I think Jet Li would stomp him down. Why? What do you think?
We're gonna go with Jet Li.
You're gonna go Jet Li
Yeah.
too? Jet Li's badass. He's pretty,
Who's the guy that plays Ip Man?
Well, allegedly, IP Man, that is Bruce Lee's teacher. That's the guy.
Are you sure that's not just some Hollywood story?
No, I've read it like multiple.
I've watched all the Ip Mans and I know the story surrounding it, but like...
Is that true? Is that true?
I don't know. I
Is IP Man Jet Li's
because
or
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee's?
Different Lees, dude.
My bad.
Because Jet Li is an actual Lee. Lee was Bruce's first name.
Okay.
Remember?
Okay,
What was
yeah.
his original name?
Oh no, I read it off. I have to rewind it.
And they had to make him sound white, so he's named Bruce, and took his first name, made it his last name, which was then Lee. Where Jet Li is an actual Lee. Is it 2 E's or 1 E for Jet Li, and is it an I and not an E?
I think it was 1 E for Lee, Bruce Lee.
No, it's 2 E's for Bruce Lee.
It was 2 E's for Bruce Lee. One has an I in it.
So then that'd be Jet Li.
Okay.
I think. We could be wrong.
If we're wrong,
Let
prove
us
it.
know.
Let us know, dude. Click the like and the subscription
Oh,
button.
speaking of fucking martial arts, my kid's uncle just got his brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, that's how old is he?
Maybe 30?
It's a long road, dude.
To a brown belt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like...
People go their whole lives trying to get a black belt.
Well, like... What? How does black belt go? Like your first dan or your second? Like then there's all the levels.
Dan's Taekwondo.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. But the levels of like the degrees of black belt like differ from each fucking thing, right?
I think each class is school, yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not,
but like how many fucking letters are there to a black belt?
I think most of them are 3. I think generally most are 3. Or no, there's 3 in the 1 because there's the red belt in Jiu-Jitsu, which is very rarely given out, and it's only given out to like a certain. It's very rare. You probably
Yeah,
never
no,
see
I
it.
was just like wondering. I'm like, dude, when's his uncle? One of my kids' uncles gonna go to a red belt?
That'd be cool.
That'd be forever though. That's a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training.
Well,
How long did it take Rogan?
he's still in it. He's not a black belt.
I thought he was a.
If he did, it's new. I think he's like a brown belt too, something like that. And he's been in it since 20, in his early 20s.
Yeah.
He's 50 something now, so 30 some years to get to where he's at. And he's a fucking beast.
Yeah, no, when I see people doing jiu-jitsu, they're like, oh, I'm a white belt. Then I see my kid's uncle, I'm like, these guys are like teddy bears to what their uncle is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But maybe you only see that side of that.
Of a white belt?
Of a white belt.
Yeah, white belt's not really trained. They only got like basics.
Yeah.
Rudimentary, like
If
basic
that.
skills. If that, right?
Yeah. You're showing up.
It doesn't take long to get a white belt, right?
No, you show up, that's what you're wearing that day. Keep your pants up and your gi on. But then there's also 2 different forms. There's like, gi and no gi jiu-jitsu. That's 2 different styles. Like, do you wear the gi or do you not wear the gi? Well, some people wear the slip uniforms. There's like a entire contest like going all the time.
There's a local townie that was gonna be king of the whites.
King of the whites?
Yeah, I guess.
Do you mean that racistly or king of the white belts? What do you mean?
We made this guy feel that way about it. I guess there's a
You
white.
made this guy feel
There's
racist
a
about it.
white belt competition down in Harrisburg, and he went and competed in it. He didn't get far.
Coasters. That's what your devil eyes are looking, dude. The
Yeah.
coaster. Let me go on here just a little bit. Go at this a little bit more. Guys like Judo, Gene LaBelle, Chuck Norris, and Jim Kelly all said that Bruce Lee was legit, which is enough for me. Now, do you think that might have something to do with the star power? All those guys, I'm sure you know all of them.
Yeah, they're all stars.
They're all movie stars,
Yeah.
right? So they don't benefit by being like, yo, that guy's really a fake pussy. He's not real.
So you're doubting you're doubting the Texas Rangers' word.
Don't tell him I said that. But I think they have incentive to back him up.
Why? Because in his prime, a lot of the martial arts movies.
Yeah.
What's Steven Seagal have to say about Bruce?
I don't know. I'm not sure if we want to know. I'm not sure if that would go over. He'd probably be like, I taught him everything I know. I taught him that kick.
Dude, what happened to those action movie stars like that? Van Damme, like all of them.
They got old, man. They got fucking old.
Dude, I feel like Bruce Lee should have been in Bloodsport. Train of Truth agrees.
Train of Truth.
Fucking agrees with me.
Whoa, that's that mysticism coming through.
Right.
Who'd you say should be in Bloodsport?
Bruce Lee should have replaced John Claude.
Yeah, but he was dead.
I know.
That would be a
do you
dead
think
guy.
do you think he would have been in it if he was alive?
No.
Not his thing.
No, I don't think he would. Because Bruce Lee liked to be the star. He liked to be the star.
Ego.
Yeah. It's all about that. Okay, what about this? Chuck Norris stated that he trained Bruce Lee on how to throw high kicks above the waist, since those were neglected in Wing Chun, and that after months of training, Lee was throwing these kicks as well as him. So the guy couldn't even throw fucking kicks until he was in the fucking movie theater.
I know, but a lot of...
Does that sound like a fucking master to you?
Is there a lot of kicks in Wing Chun? No, it's a lot of striking and blocking.
Apparently not, no.
Right.
Is that the one with the wooden fucking thing where you're doing the arm breaks and shit?
Yeah,
Is
so
that
it's
what
a
that
lot
is?
of... Yeah.
Looks cool.
Wing Chun was more defense, right, style?
You tell me, dude.
I'm pretty sure it's defense.
All I know is they did that wooden thing and they fucking pow it.
How do you do that? Imagine that pose is Tyson's fist. How do you fucking...
Yeah, you ain't doing that shit, dude. You're breaking your arms. Tyson's breaking your arms every time he hits you. You don't think? There can't be that much cushion there.
Bro, just because he has muscles and super dense bones and this shit, who's to say Bruce couldn't actually break one of his arms?
Tyson's arms?
Yeah.
I do not see it. I would take that bet 100% of the time. I would laugh at you and I would take your money and I'd spit on you and I'd be like, you dummy. You thought you were gonna take my money on a bet against Tyson as Bruce Lee in their prime?
I'm not saying fighting, but don't you think he could injure his arms pretty well?
Everything's possible in this world, but the likelihood of it happening, I find it next to fucking
You
zero.
wouldn't he'd unleash the spirit of the dragon and
like Shang.
like Liu Kang.
I was gonna say, yeah, like Shang. I was gonna say the other guy, the shape.
Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung.
Yeah.
Like him coming out and hit him with the fucking
balls of souls.
Balls of souls. What if he killed Bruce Lee and he fucking has his soul on deck? Next thing you know, you're fighting. You're fighting Bruce Lee because he has his soul.
Maybe.
Chuck Norris, for reference, was the world karate champion at the time. And
But karate's completely
the
different.
fuck is that sound? Is that your eyes? Oh, goddamn. Chuck Norris, for reference, was the world karate champion at the time. And he also had black belts in Taekwondo, Judo, and Tang Soo Do. He stated that he believed Lee would do very well as a professional fighter.
So what's Chuck gaining from all of this if he's not being legit?
Well, I think probably around this time was probably around the time they met, right? And that was recording a Hollywood fucking movie. Right?
Right.
So it could be like, he could give me another job in Hollywood if I talk well about him. shit like that. You know what I mean? You have that networking.
So you're just saying Chuck's just a Hollywood fuck.
Well, I think there was a time in his life that he took martial arts very seriously until he got into Hollywood and cinema, and then he became a professional movie actor guy. You know what I mean?
Movie
actor guy. I mean,
just an actor.
Yeah, whatever you call that shit. You know, I think it's very, very possible. And lastly, to finish up this guy's statement, also, this is what I was talking about too. The Mike Tyson comparison. It's like they knew who you were talking about. It's just stupid. Mike Tyson was a much larger man and a specialist in boxing, whereas Lee was an all-around mixed martial artist. Lee was even demonstrating things like leg trips, arm bars, guillotines, which showed that he had a real appreciation for grappling as well as striking. Maybe he could fight.
But at the end of the day, he was a striker.
Maybe he could fight. I've never seen it. I've only ever seen him have one actual match. It was against a black man. And I think the black man won. Or if not, it was a tie. It was a karate guy.
I don't know, man. This is one of those things where you gotta separate Hollywood and the actual sport.
Did you ever see the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Quentin Tarantino?
Who hasn't?
Do you remember the Bruce Lee part in it?
Vaguely, but yeah.
He gets thrown into the fucking car door by Brad Pitt, I think that was it. He's a stuntman and all around. And Tarantino was trying to paint him as a fake.
But it wasn't a real Bruce Lee, though.
Well, no, because Bruce Lee's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was supposed to represent, you know, you've seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
You know how it goes. And it's supposed to represent what that time was like. Now, was that really a part of the realness? That's how the time was?
Maybe.
Or was it like, that's just a Tarantino fluff to make it worth fucking
Tarantino cashing in.
I think. Tarantino does that shit. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, what do you think? Are you Team Tyson or Team Lee? Or are you Team Lee Hollywood or Team Lee, the founder, I can't even speak, the dude that created Jeet Kune Do?
Is he what they say he is? Is anyone what they say they are?
Yeah, that's debatable.
I don't know. But I don't think that what they say about Bruce Lee is exactly true.
I think you can fight.
I think a lot of it's unconfounded bullshit.
Hollywood confounded bullshit?
Yeah.
Hollywood destroys shit for everyone.
It ruins it. And I think then people believe it and then they walk around saying dumbass shit.
Kind of like end of the world and aliens and dinosaurs. Hollywood just like drives that down into our brains and we believe it.
Yeah.
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 Lord of the Rings.
Whoa! Daddy, no!
Dude,
Daddy,
come
no.
on, you should have known I was going there.
That's just ignorant of some people that don't respect the greatest writer of all time, J.R.R. Tolkien, and what he has done for literature, and the land of Middle-earth and world building. He's not buying it. He's not buying it.
I'm not.
Hey, go check out www.agentsofcalamity.com.
Or join the Facebook group, Agents of Calamity.
Yeah, some people go there and check it out, Frank. You know that?
A lot of people do.
Yeah, I haven't seen you around those parts in a while. Were you kicked out of town?
Sam banned me.
Sam banned you?
No.
I have to talk to him. How do you guys feel about Sam banning fucking the shop over
Not
here?
a lot of post stuff about crystal pyramids, giants.
Doesn't sound nothing like the Facebook.
No, you can post whatever you want, but you need to keep up on it. I've been keeping up and trolling other chefs in the area, so.
He's been making people mad for no reason elsewhere. He could be making people mad for no reason on the group. Are you a member of the group? You know you can win a free shirt if you just comment. Like, I'm not just going to give you all free shirts, but if you guys take the time to like and comment, oh my god, I'm going to I'm gonna give out free shirts, dude. I'm gonna give them to you. Do you want one? Do you think they want a free shirt?
Sasquatch.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ones, bro. There's hundreds of thousands of them. Oh well, maybe next time. Until then, we love you.
Aloha.